despite the P3 being an excellent aircraft, it's more expensive to run than a drone, and also there's always a chance that when you're going near severe storms, you're going to be endangering the lives of people, whereas with a UAV, you're able to ideally similar data. It's still in its infancy, but similar data without risking lives, and also for a lot cheaper of a price point. And it's 5 minutes from packed in the car to ready to go and in the air, so it's a very quick turnaround time and can be deployed really fast. So we have this catapult on top of our car that uses compressed air, and it launches this 15-pound plane to flying speed within essentially 10 feet. And yeah, so it allows us, instead of having to either hand launch it or use bungee cords, just using compressed air all on the car already with air compressor in the car. Just set the plane on it, get it ready to go, put the batteries in, and you're off and away. So we have a relative humidity, temperature, and pressure sensor right here. And then on the nose of the aircraft, underneath the red cover, we have a three-dimensional wind sensor that allows us to get wind data. Even though the plane is flying, it still allows us to get relative wind. And then this is just for the autopilot system on board. That's an airspeed sensor. Inside we have an autopilot system that is guiding the aircraft and taking commands from the ground. And then essentially the rest is, we got batteries and stuff to control the motor and just normal or fairly standard radio control interfaces. We have every day we will be putting out NOTAMs for each of our aircraft being flown. We have a person specifically on that job who will be in this vehicle, and they will be changing where our NOTAMs are as we are moving. So we will always be flying within NOTAMs, always with someone who has visual line of sight of the aircraft, always with someone at the controls. So we have 3 people actually in charge of each plane, so that we're fulfilling all of the FAA requirements, and we are staying. Our maximum ceiling, I believe, is 2,500 feet, and the P3 will be at least 3,500 feet, so we're staying away from aircraft, and yeah, just following all of the FAA rules and making sure that all pilots have NOTAMs and are notified that we will be flying and operating in these areas.